Hey guys, welcome back to BA Adventures.
Hi.
So today we are back at Silver Dollar City and we are checking out their
Summer celebration.
So come with us. Okay, so as you guys know, Silver Dollar City has started off their summer celebration and they have a lot of things to offer. So right over here is actually where we are walking. There is a giant triangle pegboard, which is right over there. If you are familiar with Cracker Barrel, you will know that that is a fun game to play.
Staple.
At your table, yeah. It's to leave one peg standing, and then we've got a giant tomato can somewhere. I think it's like the world's largest tomato can. Is that it?
There's big boy checker.
And there is a huge cornhole game. So we're gonna go try and find those things, as well as Nik Wallenda is back in town.
Circus.
Yep. So he's pretty awesome. So we'll give you guys a little bit view of that. If you didn't see our video from last year with Nik Wallenda Circus, check up here, up above. Also, we found the big boy checkers. Actually, it's right over there. And that being said, we are also going to try and ride a couple rides today that we haven't gotten to ride in the past. Sometimes we come here and we don't even get a chance to ride rides. We're trying to show you something, so we're going to try and ride Time Traveler and Wildfire. So anyway, we're going to go try and find this giant tomato can first, and then we're going to get in line for Time Traveler. So we will see you when we get to the giant tomato can. Although it looks like Ash is trying to solve this. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and we're just gonna watch Ash try and figure this out. She's gonna get one try at this. Here we go. See what we've got here. You can't start it that way.
How do
You gotta start it with one triangle or one circle open. There you go.
like that?
Yep. Okay. So far so good. Interesting choice. Uh-oh. She may have made a mistake. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Oh no. This might be bad. What's she gonna do? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting idea here. Oh no. She's in trouble.
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe.
What are you gonna do now? You can't.
There, I busted.
That's all that Ash got. Oh well. That's okay. We're gonna see you guys at the giant tomato can. So on our search for the tomato can, we're coming down one of the main avenues and check out the canopy of pennants just hanging above the walkway.
Canopy sky.
Canopy sky?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that is what it is called. So it's pretty cool. I like that Silver Dollar City's doing stuff like this. Kind of reminds us of Dollywood and that one ice walkway, Glacier Pass.
And they have umbrellas.
Yeah, and umbrellas and stuff. So this is cool. I like this. So we have discovered where the world's largest tomato can is. It is right here to the just before Heritage Hall and just after the Frisco Freight Company, which it looks like the Frisco Freight Company is open with some stuff, so we might go in there and check that out. Don't know if it's worth filming yet or not, but they also have some lowly tomatoes reign supreme over other fruits and veggies, and you can see that they have a little tomato cart right here. These are real tomatoes, so highly suggest you not grabbing any to eat because they need to be washed first. But yeah, this is really cool. I actually kind of like the giant tomato can.
Took
All
out
right.
the rocker bed.
Yeah, there is also a rocker bed right over here. It's just a bed of rocking chairs. They're trying to see who can sit the longest without rocking. But anyway, like we said, we want to ride some rides today, so I think we're going to head over to Time Traveler. The line looks short because it is early in the morning-ish.
I think it is.
Well, it's before 10, or it's before 10:30, so
It's almost an hour after opening.
it is. It is an hour after opening, so the line should not be too long. So we're going to head over here to Time Traveler and get in line. So, see you there. All right, we have made it here to Time Traveler, and we're not sure what the wait time is, but we are going to get on and ride anyway. We will say, though, that afterwards, when we get off of this ride, we did discover some new information about the new ride that's being built here at Silver Dollar City, and some rumors. So I will tell you guys that this is a huge update that we just received last minute. We were not planning to receive this information, so please stick around to when we get out of the Time Traveler ride, and we will discuss that ASAP. So see you in a minute. So we've made it in here to the queue for Time Traveler, and as we come around the corner, we can see the park is super busy today. It is a Monday, a holiday Monday, so
This is the longest we've waited for this ride.
it is the longest we've waited. We have never been down this far to wait for this ride, so we've been kind of spoiled. So it's going to be kind of a long wait, but stay tuned for that awesome rumor that we have about the new ride. And this is super loud. I apologize. It's very echoey in here. There's a lot of people in here, and I'm trying to speak as loud as possible. But this is where we're at. We are on the first floor. We haven't even made it up the stairs yet, as you can see over there. So we will see you guys after this awesome ride. This is our favorite ride here at Silver Dollar City. So we just got off Time Traveler and absolutely love that ride,
It's really
as
fun.
usual. All right, so the coaster news for the new coaster that we've got coming into Silver Dollar City. We have discovered that it is being built by RMC Coasters. Did not know that before. If that is news to you guys, congratulations. If it's not news to you, why haven't you said something to us? Next thing is that Silver Dollar City has copyrighted the name Fire in the Hole. We thought that was going away, so either they don't want anybody else to have another Fire in the Hole, or that new one is going to be called Fire in the Hole. That's our theory. It makes sense to where it's being put. More things are leading to it, and we were also told by this Silver Dollar City citizen that an announcement would be made in August.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Which is typically when announcements happen.
But she went wink wink.
So.
Wink wink. Wink wink. So yeah, definitely, probably, most likely going to hear something in August about that new ride, so that people will start purchasing new tickets for next year as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the news that we've got for you on that new ride, made by RMC.
Yeah.
Probably going to be built by, or probably going to be named Fire in the Hole 2.0.
I'm surprised they haven't trademarked that yet.
I think they did, but you know, trademarks come up
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
expire, you know, because Disney
True.
always has to renew Mickey Mouse
Right.
before they enter the domain.
Except Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, they
Anyways.
did. Well, they did. So at the time that they made that one video, I mean, I don't have to really get into it, but he was in the public domain, and then they renewed the copyright.
Yeah.
So at the time, it's all good. So anyway, we're gonna go try out Fried Fancies because we haven't eaten there yet. So
I'm starving.
yeah, we are starving. We're hungry. So we're going to get over there and we'll let you see what we get. All right, so as you guys can see, Fried Fancies is down over here on the right. That's where we're going to be heading. But as you can see, there's some elevation happening on this furniture stand, or furniture store, that is being rebuilt from the fire that occurred. Fried Fancies was the first thing to come up, and now this furniture store is what is right behind it, next to it. And honestly, we haven't seen this in a while. It's been a while since we've been to the park, several weeks actually. So
A lot of progress.
yeah, a lot of progress since we've been back, and we like to see it, and we're really excited to see this finished. I think it's really going to tie this whole area back together like it used to be, and it's just going to look really, really great. So
Great addition.
great, yeah, it's going to be a great re-addition to the park. So anyway, we're gonna head back down here to Fried. Or we're gonna go back, not back down here, but we're gonna go down here to Fried Fancies. And as you guys can see, the park is very, very, very busy all around. This is usually where we can gauge how busy it is by this hill, and that area down there, it looks very, very packed. So anyway, we're gonna go get us some food. Right over here, Ash has our spot in line. So I think I'm going to get the chicken tenders, and Ash is going to get the corn dog. The chicken tenders 3-piece is $12.99, and the 5-piece is $16.99. And the corn dog regular is $8.99, and the jumbo is $10.99. So anyway, we'll let you know which ones we get. I think I'm gonna get a 3-piece and some fries. So see you then. All right, so we've got our meals here. I guess Ash's came with fries, or he accidentally pressed the wrong button that it came with fries. And then here is my chicken strips, and they are smaller than expected. So anyway, we are gonna eat our food and let you know how it is afterwards. We've already kind of given you guys a review of the corn dog, but these chicken strips, I bet you they're just like normal chicken strips. So anyway, I'm hungry. See you after. All right, so our food was pretty good.
It's okay.
Yeah, the chicken strips were a little better than I expected them to be. They were still small, so a little bit bigger would be okay, honestly. But they were still good. I'm full from it-ish, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, what did you think of your corn dog?
It's a corn dog.
It's a corn dog.
Theme park corn dog.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But
I
anyway.
couldn't eat all of it, though.
No, she couldn't because of the fries.
Yeah.
So anyway, as you can see, we are here at the Opera House, which is where Nik Wallenda Circus is. And like we said last year, he was here, and that video is right up here at the beginning of this video. So also, we're going to get in here, we're going to see the show, see if it's any different, see if he's got some new stunts, and this is always exciting. This is an incredible show. I really enjoy it, and that's why we're going back to see it. So if you guys have the opportunity to come to the park, or if he's in your area and you don't frequent Silver Dollar City or near Silver Dollar City, you need to go. So anyway,
Definitely.
we're going to get in here and we're going to see what this show's all about. All right, we've made it inside, and we are already seeing new stuff set up for the show. We have a feeling he may be tightrope walking across us in front above us. So I don't know. We will see. We're excited to see what new stunts he's got.
Hey, I'm Nik Wallenda, and I want to personally welcome you to the Opera House. Believe it or not, my family started performing back in the 1780s over in Bohemia. They eventually made their way to Germany, and then in 1928, they were contracted by John Ringling to headline on Ringling Brothers' Barnum and Bailey Circus right here in the great USA. It was opening night in Madison Square Garden in New York City. And after completing this amazing routine of incredible feats on the high wire, they made their way down to the safety of the ground to make their final bows. It was then that the audience erupted. They were whistling and screaming and foot stomping. But my family ran back to their dressing room in fear. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but believe it or not, in those days, whistling and foot stomping over in Europe was the same as being booed off the stage. So they were certain they were going to be fired on the spot, but just then, there was a knock on the dressing room door, and it was the ringmaster. And the ringmaster demanded that my family return back to the arena floor, where they received an unprecedented 15-minute standing ovation. For over 200 years and 7 generations, my family have lived by the words, "The show must go on," through triumph and a lot of tragedy. Well, I can tell you this, there's one thing I can promise. My family will never give up, and we are so excited to bring you an all-new edition of Circus right here to Silver Dollar City. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy Circus. I'm just messing with you guys. How you doing, Silver Dollar City? You guys enjoying the show so far? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Well, you guys have heard a lot about passion and purpose throughout this performance. Would you believe it if I told you there were many times throughout my life, throughout my career, that I've given up or nearly given up on my dreams? See, early on in my career, I remember my mom writing a book titled The Last of the Wallendas. She didn't feel like there was a financial future or security in our industry. In fact, before I was born, my great-grandfather wrote a book. And he said, when you're in the circus, one day you eat the chicken and the next day you might eat its feathers. We all know the story of starving artists. And I grew up with that knowledge. As my teenage years and going through them, I had some tough decisions to make. Do I try to carry on this legacy, or do I give it up and pursue a different direction? There were so many times where I wanted to give up. There were so many times where I pursued contracts and they would fall through. My friend John Maxwell says it perfectly. He says, fail forward. See, I think we all fail all often. At least I do. And as long as you're failing forward, as long as you're learning from those failures, it's okay to fail. I think of the time that I decided to seek permission to become the first person in the world to walk a wire directly across the precipice of Niagara Falls. What most don't realize is that required changing two laws in two countries, one in the United States and one in Canada, that said there was no stunting allowed in those areas. Those laws were over 100 years old, and I had to change those in order to get permission to do that walk. I remember through that lengthy process of trying to change those laws, There were many times where I would meet with government officials on either side of the border, and the meetings wouldn't go the way I wanted them to. There were many times where a politician would tell me that I was crazy, there was no way I was going to change the law, that I should give up on that dream and move on to another direction. Every time that I left those meetings and I felt discouraged, there was one person in my life that always encouraged me and told me to keep pursuing that dream, no matter how crazy it seemed. No matter how many people told me it wasn't possible, she told me it was. She's about to join me on the wire right now, so without further ado, please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to my beautiful wife, Nik Wallenda. During that walk, about halfway out, 1,500 feet above the ground, no safety devices like the one they're making me wear right now because I'm above you guys. And halfway out on that wire, I'll never forget Jim Cantori was there. He's a good friend of mine and probably the most celebrated weatherman in history. And my dad was in my ear in a monitor, and Jim was right next to my dad, and he said, "Terry, Nik was just hit with a 48-mile-an-hour gust of wind." Now, when I heard that, my mind wanted to go crazy. In fact, I wanted to go down and grab the wire and hold on and cry for my mom. You guys laugh, but my mommy's a better wire walker than me, and she would have came out and got me, I guarantee you. But see, I didn't allow that to turn into fear because I was able to counter it with the fact that I trained in 90-mile-an-hour winds, so I was more than prepared for what I was facing. I think of those negative thoughts or negative words that are spoken over us like weeds growing in our garden. If we don't pluck the weed out, eventually it'll spread seeds, germinate, and it'll take over our entire garden. It's the same with negativity in our minds. If we absorb those negative words that are spoken over us, it can become debilitating. In fact, I tell that story in my latest book, Facing Fear, where I had to overcome a tragic accident my family had. And the greatest challenge of my life was overcoming a form of PTSD. See, for over 200 years, our families have done what we've done in hopes to inspire you guys that nothing is impossible, that no dream is too crazy. Let's face it, we have some crazy dreams in our family. But we believe if you live by the words, never give up, if you pursue your dreams with passion, and most importantly, that if you keep God number one in your life, we truly believe that anything is possible and hope that you guys will keep dreaming. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nik and Wallenda.
That show is so amazing.
I love like the meaning behind it for them, and it's just so so special.
I agree. And it was great. He walked above us.
Yeah.
Walked above us and got mad that he had to have a safety harness on.
The clown story is incredible, and
yes,
he is hilarious. I actually I love the tightrope walking, but the clown was my favorite part.
I agree. He was hilarious. I really like the message that the Wallendas give.
Yeah.
Whenever you're there, that it's talking about not giving up, seeing things through, those sort of deals, and it's just an incredible story just to hear what they have to say. And I mean,
I'm gonna have to read one of his books.
Yeah, we're contemplating buying one of his books and reading it. So. But so we've had a great day today. Guys, you've got to come out and see the summer celebration here at Silver Dollar City. It is so awesome.
Yes.
So
great job, Silver Dollar City, for the summer.
We're having a lot of fun. We're actually going to go and hop on Wildfire here. But this is where we're going to end our video. So with that being said, if you guys want to keep up with all of our theme park adventures, Silver Dollar City news, or other theme park news, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that
bell notification button,
so that you guys don't miss any more of our future adventures. And with that,
hey, I'm Nik Wallenda, and for 200 years, my family have been living without limits. So make sure you take on the next adventure, as my family always has.